Well, I just thought I'd make a quick medical update. Now that I got something to say, I've just got back from the Heath Hospital in Cardiff, where I had the first round of Botox treatment. So far, so good. It's going to take about 3 weeks before I notice any effect, apparently. So, um, I should know more about, whether it's going to be any good for me by then, I guess, or after that. Also, going to be going for neurophysiology assessment so that if I can do any exercises now that I've had the Botox, if it helps me to do exercises or anything like that, or if it could help my feet or legs tolerate splints of some kind, then that'll be a possibility going forward, because that may help with the mobility issue, which would be good. If if that isn't possible, if I can't do any of the exercises, or can't have any, if my legs won't tolerate any kind of orthotic splints or anything like that, that's fine. So we'll just have to see about that. This may be the only time that I need Botox. Some people need it once, some people need it more than once, some people need it for the rest of their lives. Depends on the case, the condition, all that. So if I do have it again, it will be with the doctor I've got at the moment at the Heath Hospital as an outpatient. A little bit about the procedure. They just take you into an outpatient consulting room and ask you a bunch of questions. How's it been? Is it getting any worse? Any of that, which it has, unfortunately, in my case. Started affecting the right leg more now as well, which is what it is. I mean, it's a progressive condition, so that can be expected. Then it's a quick physical examination to see what the range of movement is, I guess, among other things. And then they get you to lie on a bed, and they put like a cannula into the area, and well, no, before they do that, even they use an ultrasound scan to find the muscle that they want to work on. And he said, "Oh, you can have a look on the screen if you want. You can see where the needles go." So I thought, "Oh, that's cool." So I was looking around at it, which was kind of cool. And he said, when the needle goes in, you will see a disturbance in the muscle. So you'll be able to see it happening in real time, which is kind of cool. So yeah, they put a cannula in and then put the injection into that, essentially. It's fairly quick, relatively painless. I suppose it's similar to having a blood test taken, something like that. What I would say, though, is that if you've got a thing about needles that, you might not want to watch the ultrasound or look at what's happening, because there are needles involved. Obviously, it's an injection. So, but I've always seen them as a tool. Basically, that's all I consider a needle to be myself, but I'm aware, I do know that people have issues with needles, and I am sympathetic to that, so people might want to look away if they've got a bit of a needle thing. The first injection was in the front of my left leg, around about the shin area. Then there was another 2 into that's on the left leg, and then I had 2 more injections into the left calf. Then I think it was 2 into my right calf, but I didn't need any in the front part of my leg, so that was good. The left side is weaker than the right, so it was treated slightly different, which is cool. I mean, it's different, so it needs slightly different treatment. As far as risks go with Botox, there are some. I mean, it's a medical procedure, so it's not risk-free, and all that is explained to you before they start. Essentially, you can end up with cold and flu-like symptoms and an upset stomach, much like you would get with a vaccine. And I mean, it's a toxin, Botox. It's a botulinum toxin, so there is a chance that it's going to set off your immune system, which is, to be borne in mind. Then there's a possibility of, like, soreness in the muscles that have been injected, and the injection sites themselves can be painful for a while afterwards, but these are only short-term side effects, apparently. There's another side effect, apparently, that is incredibly rare, but it is still possible. It can happen, which is that the Botox affects other muscles in the body. So, for example, it might affect the muscles that control breathing, for example. Obviously, that would be quite serious, but I don't know what the procedure would be if that was to occur. I mean, it certainly hasn't occurred yet. He asked me to wait for a couple of minutes outside before I left, so that if anything happened immediately, then they could get on it, so to speak. What else? Well, aside from that, it was the first big outing for the wheelchair today, and I have to say it went very well. I was able to get from the car park to the hospital and then back. It was good to see that people were offering to help, though. There's some decency in the world, I guess, which is always nice to be reminded of at these times. And but no, it was my goal that, if at all possible, to get to the hospital from the car park and then back, and I managed that, so that was kind of good. So yeah. So how's everybody been doing? I know they're saying that the pandemic is over, but they're still using masks and stuff in hospitals, and there are still signs about the place. So, and in Europe and stuff, I think there's still travel restrictions, last I heard. So it's not quite gone yet, which is again to be expected. It is a pandemic, so. I noticed I've picked up a few more subscribers, and I just wanted to say hello and thank you for finding me interesting enough to subscribe to. And if you have any ideas of content that you would like to bring up, then please do in the comments. I will probably be putting up another film review either today or over the next couple of days. Those seem to be doing quite well, and I've had a bit of halfway decent feedback on them, so I'll probably continue doing that. But if anybody's got any ideas for something that they want to see, I'll consider it, certainly. So yeah, that's all from this vlog update, whatever you want to call it. I'm not great at ending these things, as you know. But as I say, I hope everybody's doing well, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.